Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I heard some news last night, and it's so interesting because the last couple of days I've been getting downloads from the universe, the field, whatever you want to call it. Do a reading on China. Do a reading on China. Something's going on in China, and I'm kind of watching it, and I'm like, I don't know. Well, last night in the underground news is that Xi Jinping actually has had a stroke and is in the hospital. Apparently, there was a big meeting or I don't know, gathering, whatever you want to call them, in South Korea, and he didn't show up or he canceled or something. Now, so I went in and I searched a little bit further. There are three very significant sources that say he has had a significant stroke. Two said that he's just recently had the stroke, and another one said he actually had the stroke on Tuesday. Apparently, it is quite a debilitating stroke, and and apparently now it's creating some problems in China. And some are saying it was an induced stroke, in other words, some kind of poisoning, because apparently there's a big power play going on in China. Well, that's with any politics. Um, and my 2025 prediction said there would be some kind of change in China. Also, it did say, I believe it said it was this year, that Trump would be going to China. And we just see now he's canceled an appointment to go to China. Did he cancel because he's heard, it's a scuttlebutt that there's no sense going because Xi Jinping has had a stroke and there'll be a regime change. What's going on? One of the underground I was listening to said that they thought the last time they saw Xi Jinping was a body double. As we know on this channel that all politicians use body double. And she said she could tell the way his writing was. Now, good on her. I couldn't tell Chinese writing if it was real or not. But she said she noticed subtle differences. She said it wasn't huge, but you could tell if you know what you're looking for. It was a little bit different. So her conclusion was something is going on between last Tuesday and yesterday. So let's see. Did Xi Jinping, the president of the Chinese Communist Party, did he have a major stroke? Now, he's 72. He's 72, and he has had small strokes. I guess he has had small strokes. So we'll be looking for the Tower. The Tower is always my stroke card. The Tower, anything to do with skull. Also, it can be heart and cups, which is your circulation, right? Sorry about that. I just got some congratulation flowers for having 40,000 subscribers on my other channel. That was nice of them to send that. Okay, so, well, like I said, we'll be looking for the Tower. The Tower is the stroke itself. Also, we'll be looking 3 of Swords through the heart. So that's some kind of heart problem. Cups are circulation, and we'll be looking for a lot of skull pictures on here, or brain. All right, shall we begin? Did Xi Jinping have a significant stroke? I didn't ask if he just had a stroke, because if he had a little one, and he's been known to have TIAs, that wouldn't be enough to kick him off the throne, as this lady was saying, oh, look at that. The moon in reverse. Well, the moon overall is my China card. Japan's the sun and the moon is China. Interesting. This has a skull right over. So, and also the moon in reverse is the truth. The veil has dropped. The veil has dropped. The truth has been spoken. The truth can be seen. Illusions are dropped. Also lunacy, a little bit of mental health issues. Wow. 6 of Cups in reverse. Cups. Labs. So sometimes I like to see what's on here. Labs. Sparrow labs. Lab work. Oh boy. Knight of Coins in reverse. Skull. So there is bad intel. There is some truth to it, but there's bad intel, or we may be being sold something that is not happening. Like, no, he's fine. Yeah, no, that's him. When actually it's a body double. The Fool, and the Knight of Rods. Look at another skull. Knight of Rods is also something that happens very, very quickly. I'm going to say this is something he's never had before with the Fool here. And this might kick off some fresh start, some fresh beginnings. We have 3 skulls here and the 6 of Cups in reverse. The Empress. Pregnant with possibilities. Creation. There's something lungs here. I wonder if he had like a stroke in his lungs, a blood clot in his lungs. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. King of Rods. You know, I didn't look and see when his birthday was. Xi Jinping. There he is. He's a Gemini. Well, that would be the military might around him. I wonder with this Fool and the Empress if it's a birth, somebody's really lucked out and it's the birth of some new military member as the president. Wow. What did I say about, I wonder if he was poisoned? Cyanide, morphine, 5 of Cups. Can't let go of the past. Despondency, crying over spilt milk, but cyanide. Page of Coins, more skulls. Look at all these skulls. Skulls and cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. We are being gaslit about something. So there are, we have the Truth card here and the 7 of Cups in reverse. So something, we are being gaslit about something. Look at all the skulls. Like I said, I was looking for the Tower card. 7 of Wands, defending his actions. 8 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. Bad news. Wow, the Hierophant in reverse. And the Queen of Coins in reverse. he may be being held against his will. Um, this could be indicative of surgery, but we don't have the surgeon on the table. Um, these skulls, though, like, what the heck? Now, the Hierophant in reverse could be that he's taken down as the leader. He's removed as leader. Upright would be, well, he's still in control. He's still, right, because they don't have religion, but to me, communism is their religion. He would be the Hierophant and the Emperor. Well, they don't have, they don't believe in royalty either, but at least the Hierophant here, upright, would indicate dear leader, right? Or the guru or whatever, but it's in reverse. Um, 9 of coins, upright. 2 of cups, love tonic. 3 of cups in reverse. There's the tower. There's the tower. But see what I mean? Like, they're not all the cards have skulls on them. So to have that many skulls, and we did have the tower here, I'm going to declare, and look at that, King of Cups in reverse. More. I'm going to say that this man was, do I say poisoned, or something is, we don't have death on here. We don't have the devil. We don't have 3 of swords, which is heart problems. We have a lot of cups. We have a lot of skulls, but we do have the poison card. And we do have the tower card. And the King of Cups here in reverse, meaning that he's taken something, ingested something. This is what's bothering me here. This 8 of swords, he's being held against his will. So that, and when you're doing a health reading, that would be like, because swords are your mental health, also your brain, your nervous system. I'm going to say that that's when you're held in the hospital against your will. And we're being gaslit. What's going on? Has he had a stroke? I don't know if he's actually, well, we do have the tower. The tower card did show up. So something is going on in his brain. Absolutely. We have so many skulls on the table. There's definitely something going on in his brain, especially upside down skulls, meaning there's something going on in his brain. Was it a natural stroke? I think that's the question for people who know more about the Chinese political scene than I do. I don't know how you induce a stroke, but I imagine there's something that you could. I mean, they're the same country that comes up with biological warfare. All right. There may have been like some kind of military attack here with this King of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting, we don't have any King of Swords, which would generally be a politician anyways, but looks like it's more like a military coup to me. Yeah, I think something has happened to him. I really do. And I think other people were kind of in agreement with it. People who he possibly trusted, people that are in the line of succession, if you could call that, in the Chinese political party, whoever's in the line of succession, and possibly backstabbed him. Because, right, here's the line of succession. Here he is in agreement with them, and then boom, the Three of Cups in reverse, meaning they were a false friend. Whenever you have Two of Cups and Three of Cups in reverse next, that's false friend. And then plus the Tower moment. Et tu, Brutus? Et tu, Brutus? I just heard that. All right, well, that's time will tell, right? I'm going to quickly ask, so I'm going to put this one on the table because it's been played. Does Trump know that Xi Jinping is in Xi Jinping? Does Trump know he is incapacitated right now? Does Trump know he is incapacitated? Does Trump know the truth of what's happening? Upright positive, reversals negative. Yes, he does. 8 of Coins. That's why he canceled the meeting. They were going to have a meeting. Yes, this 8 of Coins is an absolute yes. Yes, he does. Trump knows the reason why. All right, there you go. Well, time will tell. Are we going to see a regime change in China by the end of the year? Please take good care of yourself. See you online. Fare thee well.